Most people think getting rich feels obvious. Like one day everything changes, and suddenly you feel successful, secure, ahead of everyone else. You imagine a moment where everything clicks, where your bank balance finally reflects your effort, and life just feels different. But the truth is, it rarely feels like that. In fact, something very different happens. You start changing, but your life doesn't look dramatically different from the outside. There's no big announcement, no clear signal that you've made it. And that's exactly why most people don't realize it's happening, even when they're already on the path. Here are 7 ways you might already be getting rich without even realizing it. And I want you to stay until the end, because the last one is the difference between people who eventually build real wealth and those who stay stuck, even with a good income. Most people ignore it, and that's exactly why they never move forward. Number 1, you stop trying to prove anything. At some point, something shifts inside you. You stop caring about how your life looks to other people and start caring about how it actually works. You no longer feel the need to impress people with upgrades, brands, or lifestyle choices. You'd rather be financially strong than socially impressive. That means fewer decisions driven by ego and more decisions driven by long-term thinking. While others are trying to look successful today, you're building something that will make you secure tomorrow. And that quiet shift changes everything. Think about it like this. One person gets a pay rise and immediately upgrades their lifestyle to match. Bigger house, better car, more visible success. Another person gets the same raise and changes nothing externally, but quietly increases their savings and investments. 10 years later, they're in completely different positions, even though they started at the same place. Number 2, you pause before spending. Earlier, spending was automatic. You saw something, you liked it, you bought it. There was no gap between desire and action. But now, something has changed. There's a small pause, a moment where you think before you act. And in that moment, you start asking better questions. Not just, can I afford this? But, do I actually need this? Or, is this worth what I'm giving up? That pause might seem insignificant, but it's incredibly powerful. Because wealth isn't built through one big decision. It's built by avoiding hundreds of small, unnecessary ones. Every avoided impulse is money that stays working for you instead of disappearing. Number 3, money becomes quieter in your life. When you're struggling financially, money is loud. It's always there, in every decision, every thought, every conversation. You're constantly calculating, worrying, adjusting. But as things improve, something changes. Money becomes less emotional. It moves into the background, not because you have unlimited amounts, but because you've built systems that handle the basics. Bills are predictable. Savings are automatic. Investments happen without constant attention. And because of that, your mental energy is freed up. You're no longer reacting to money, you're managing it. Number 4, you think in trade-offs, not prices. Most people make decisions based on what something costs. If they can afford it, they buy it. If they can't, they don't. But that's a very limited way of thinking. Wealthy thinking is different. Instead of asking, can I afford this? You ask, what am I giving up by choosing this? Every pound has multiple possible futures. Spend it today or invest it for tomorrow. That shift changes everything. Because now, every decision becomes intentional. You're not just spending money, you're allocating it between competing priorities. And over time, those decisions compound into real wealth. Number 5, you're comfortable being boring. This is one of the most overlooked signs. From the outside, your life doesn't look exciting. There are no constant upgrades, no flashy changes, nothing that stands out. But underneath, something powerful is happening. You're building consistency. You're avoiding unnecessary risks. You're making steady, repeatable decisions that improve your situation over time. Most people chase excitement. New opportunities, new purchases, new changes. But excitement is often expensive. Boring, on the other hand, is predictable. and predictable is what allows wealth to grow. Number 6, you value control more than comfort. Earlier, the goal might have been nicer things, better experiences, more convenience, visible upgrades, but now your priorities shift. You start valuing control over your time, your decisions, your future. You want options, the ability to say no, the ability to change direction without panic. That's why you build buffers. That's why you avoid unnecessary commitments, because you understand something most people don't. Comfort can disappear quickly, but control creates stability. Number 7, you take full responsibility. This is the biggest shift and the most important one. At some point, you stop blaming external factors for your situation. Not because those factors don't exist, but because focusing on them doesn't help. Instead, you focus on what you can control: your actions, your habits, your decisions. Two people can have the same income, the same environment, the same challenges, and still end up in completely different places. The difference is how they respond. One makes excuses, the other makes adjustments. This mindset puts you back in control. It removes the feeling of being stuck. And once you feel in control, you start making better decisions consistently. Here's the truth most people never realize. Getting rich doesn't feel exciting. It doesn't feel like a breakthrough. Most of the time, it feels slow, repetitive, even boring. It feels like saying no when others say yes. It feels like making small decisions that don't seem important in the moment. It feels like nothing is happening, even when everything is changing. But that's exactly why it works. Because while everyone else is chasing quick wins and visible success, you're building something that actually lasts. Something that grows quietly, steadily, and reliably over time. So if you recognized even a few of these, pause for a second. Because you're not behind, you're not stuck, you're just early in a process that most people never even start. And if it doesn't feel like you're getting rich yet, that's probably the biggest sign that you are. If you found this helpful, give it a like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to see this. It really helps us create more videos like this. Thank you.